So this is the behavioral chart. Now there's something that you do need to know before deciding whether this is something that you want to purchase. So before we get into that, just a quick thank you to the seller for gifting me this in exchange for my review. So one thing you need to know about is the marker that comes with it. This is not a dry erase marker, despite what you might think. While this board is good as a dry erase board, it does not come with a dry erase marker. This is just your standard marker. So if you write that on these little pieces, it's not going to come off unless you're using rubbing alcohol really to try to remove it quickly after using it. And these pieces also have a texture and a smooth side. So essentially you could write using a dry erase marker, like one that I have here. If you have one, you could write on these. The only issue is that if you're touching it, you're probably going to rub that name off really easily. And so this is probably not the most ideal for that. So if you're looking for a more permanent situation for this chart, then these 12 little pieces here would be good for permanent names. And then just using the hook and loop, the Velcro fasteners here to put on here would be a good option, especially if you have like a classroom where you have names that you want to use. And I would say though, that in my opinion, the best use for this is probably for homeschooling or Sunday school, just something in a more smaller class size, and then using the dry erase marker and just writing the names right on the board, because you can easily just wipe them clean each day. And then it's like each kid gets a fresh start. And another option is actually having that child come and write their own name on the board as well. So it's kind of reinforcing kind of the behaviors that you want, and they see that connection between the two. So I definitely think that this board is a great quality board. I probably wouldn't use these in my opinion. I really like the idea of just using this with the dry erase marker, but just so you know, it doesn't come with a dry erase marker, so don't use this expecting this to come off. If you do accidentally get it on your board, just use rubbing alcohol to get it off.